In this video, let's have a look at the BillPay add-on for Zoho Books. By purchasing the BillPay add-on, you can take better control over your business accounts payable, with features such as onboarding new vendors, managing vendor approvals, recording purchase order advance, uploading invoices for purchase orders from vendor portal, matching purchase orders and purchase receives with bills using bill reconciliation, and handling batch payments. We will see how each of these features work in Zoho Books. Let's get started. Whenever you want to add new vendors to your organization, you would need to fill in their details manually, which can be time-consuming and prone to errors. Using the vendor onboarding feature, you only need to invite them using their email address. On signing up to the portal using that email address, your vendor can fill in their details. Once they submit them, it will automatically be fetched in Zoho Books. This not only reduces significant errors but also ensures accuracy. Let's see how it works. Log into Zoho Books. Go to Settings, and select Vendor Portal under Preferences. Scroll down, and mark this box, to collect vendors' details when they sign up for the portal. Then, click Save. Now, go to the Vendors module. Click the drop-down next to Plus New, and select Invite Vendor. In the pop-up, enter the contact name, display name, their email address, and click Send Invite. The invitation will be sent to your vendor. Your vendor, on clicking the invitation link, will be taken to the sign-up page to set up a password for their portal. Then, they will be directed to the onboarding page where they will have to enter their business details, address, and bank details. If you need to collect additional information, such as business documents from your vendors, you can configure custom fields in Zoho Books. These fields will appear under the Other Details section. Then, they can preview and submit them. Once submitted, you cannot make changes to the details. Vendors can reach out to the organization contact mentioned at the bottom of the page for any corrections. Once your vendor submits their details, you can go to the Vendors module, and click View List here, and view them under Invited Vendors. You can review the information, and choose to approve or reject them. When the vendor information requires minor updates such as correcting small data entry issues, on clicking the More icon, you can choose to edit and approve them. When important information is missing, or if you need the vendor to upload additional business documents, you can request more details from your vendor. They will be notified about it and can modify and resubmit them. Once you approve, they will be added as a vendor in your Zoho Books organization. Secondly, let's move on to the next feature, that is, vendor approvals. It's important for businesses to work with reliable vendors to ensure quality and reduce risks. However, without proper checks, there's a chance of onboarding vendors who may not meet your business standards. Here's where vendor approval comes into play. With vendor approvals, you can add vendor details to your Zoho Books account and submit them for approval from your manager or admin before they are added to your organization. Let's take a look at how it works. Go to Settings, and click Customers and Vendors under Preferences. Go to the Vendor Approvals tab. Here, select the approval type. For the purpose of this video, we will select Custom Approval. You can configure custom approval workflows to align with your organization's internal processes. For instance, by setting conditions based on department or vendor category. Click New Custom Approval. Enter the approval name and define the criteria below. Configure the approval. Once done, click Save. Then, go to the Vendors module to add a new vendor. Enter all the necessary details, and click Save and Submit. Based on your approval preference, the vendor will be submitted to your approver. The approver will be notified about the submission. Clicking the notification will direct them to the Submitted Vendors filter within the Vendors module. They can choose to approve or reject them. Once they approve, the vendor that you submitted for approval will be added as an active vendor in your Zoho Books organization, and you can start your purchase transactions. There are times when you need to record an advance payment for a purchase order. And using the Purchase Order Advance feature, you can apply that advance as credits on the generated bill from the same purchase order. To enable the Purchase Order Advance feature, go to Settings and click Purchase Orders under Purchases. Check the option Allow users to record advances for purchase orders. And click Save. Now that we have enabled, let's see how to record an advance for a purchase order. Note, you can only record an advance for purchase orders in the issued status. Go to Purchases and click Purchase Orders. Click the purchase order for which you want to record an advance. Click Record Advance at the top of the purchase order's details page. Enter the advance paid and the date when you paid the advance. Select the account through which you paid the advance. Fill in the other required details. Click Save as Paid to record the advance. Note, if Approvals is configured for the Payments Made module in your organization, users with the permission to approve transactions created in the module can approve or reject the purchase order advances. Once you've created a purchase order advance, you can view it from the respective purchase order or from the Payments Made module. Let's see how you can apply this purchase order advance to its bill. Go to the Bills module and select the bill for which you want to apply the purchase order advance. Click Apply Now next to Credits Available. In the pop-up, enter the credits to apply from the purchase order advance. And click Save. That's how you apply purchase order advance to bills. Let's look at some of the other actions that can be performed for purchase order advance. You can return the purchase order advance paid by recording a refund. To record a refund, go to Purchases and click Payments Made. Click All Payments at the top and select Purchase Order Advances from the drop-down. Select the purchase order advance for which you want to record a refund. Click the More icon and select Refund from the drop-down. If you don't need the purchase order advance temporarily but want to retain its details for future use, you can click Void instead of deleting it. You can view the journal entry and also delete the purchase order advance payment. You can edit and email the advance payment to your vendors as well. Moving on to the next feature, uploading invoices for purchase orders from Vendor Portal. Now, your vendors can upload the corresponding invoices against their purchase orders from their portal to avoid duplicate payments and to ensure they are paid correctly for your purchase transactions. This feature also allows you to mandate that vendors upload invoices only against the corresponding purchase orders. To enable this setting in your Zoho Books, go to Settings and click Vendor Portal under Preferences. Scroll down and mark the box here to allow vendors to upload documents only for the corresponding purchase orders. And click Save. Now, when your vendors upload the invoices from their portal, a pop-up will appear to select the corresponding purchase order. Your vendors can also go to the respective purchase order and click Upload Invoice. Once they have uploaded the invoice, the bill will be uploaded against the respective purchase order in your Zoho Books organization. Note, the invoice uploaded by the vendor will be a bill for you. Click Convert to Bill adjacent to the unbilled document. You'll be redirected to the new bill page. The system automatically fetches details such as the bill number, purchase order, item details, its quantity, and the rate per quantity of each item. If the vendor accidentally uploads an invoice that doesn't match the corresponding purchase order, a banner will appear indicating a mismatch between the order number in the uploaded bill and the corresponding purchase order. You can click Review Details to update the order number or choose to retain and proceed with it. Here, the purchase order number and purchase order receive will be automatically associated. If the scan details of any line item do not match with the corresponding purchase order, an alert stating item not matched with PO will appear under Order Details. If the item is valid but not listed in the PO, you can click Mark as non-PO item next to the line item. Once a bill is created for the purchase order from Zoho Books, an invoice will be created in the vendor portal. Next, let's have a look at the bill reconciliation feature. This feature helps avoid overpaying for purchases by verifying bills against purchase orders and purchase receives. In Zoho Books, there are two types of bill reconciliation: two-way matching and three-way matching. In two-way matching, the item details and their prices in bills will be matched with the respective purchase order. In three-way matching, the items details and their prices in bills will be matched with the purchase order and purchase receives. In both the types of matching, if there's a mismatch of items details and their prices, then the bill will be flagged with a warning. To enable in your organization, go to Settings and click Bills under Purchases. Enable the toggle button here and select the type of matching. For the purpose of this video, we will select three-way matching. And click Save. Now, if any line item doesn't match the corresponding purchase order, a banner will appear on the bill's details page, explaining why it was flagged. You can click View Item Details to view the mismatched item details, fix the violations, and then proceed for payment. In Zoho Books, after you make payments to your vendors, you can record them manually. Using the batch payments feature, instead of recording payments for each bill one by one, you can record them for bills of multiple vendors at once. This not only saves time, but also helps you track all payments under a single batch, making it easier to reconcile transactions later and reducing the chances of missing a bill or making duplicate payments. We will see how. To create a batch payment, go to Purchases and click the plus icon next to Batch Payments. Enter the batch name, select the paid through account, and the payment date. Add a description, and click Next. You will be redirected to the Add Bills page, where the details of the vendors and their bills will be available. Select the bills for which you want to make the payment. The full amount will be entered in the Amount to Pay column. If you want to pay the bill partially, you can do so by entering the amount manually. Once done, click Next. In the following page, select the bank account of your payee, and click Save. You have created a batch payment. Next, you need to export it in order to make a payment from your bank. Here's how you can do it. Click Export. Select the export file format, and enter the file protection password. Then, click Export. Click Save. After paying the bills through your bank portal using the exported batch file, you can update the batch status to Processed. Click Mark as Processed. In the pop-up, you can update the status of the associated payments. If the payment was successful, select Success as the payment status and enter the reference number of the payment. If the payment was not successful, select Failed as the payment status. You will need to add the reason the payment failed. The payment status will be updated accordingly in Zoho Books. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching.